So here's the thing nobody tells you about overthrowing an empire. Eventually, the adrenaline wears off. The banners come down, the speeches stop, and someone has to file the paperwork. This is Iron Gold. The book that shows up 10 years later looks everyone in the eye and asks the single most uncomfortable question in the series. Okay, you won. Now what? Iron Gold does not pick up where Morningstar left off. It waits. 10 years. Long enough for myths to calcify, long enough for compromises to pile up, long enough for everyone to be tired in a very specific adult way. The society has been pushed back, not erased. Its remnants still hold territory, still have fleets, still believe time is on their side. The Republic exists. And Darrow? Darrow is still fighting, which should immediately worry you. Darrow is still the Reaper, a general, a symbol, a living argument that the war was worth it, which is a terrible thing to be, because Darrow does not know how to stop. Peace feels like hesitation to him. Restraint feels like betrayal. So while the Republic is trying to stabilize, Darrow is still out there, pushing, convinced that one more decisive victory will finally make everything safe. This is not how that works. Here's the uncomfortable truth Iron Gold keeps circling. Running a government is harder than destroying one. The Republic is fractured, idealistic. Slow. Debates replace battles. Votes replace commands. And Darrow, who used to decide things with a razor, now has to wait for committees. This does not go well, because the Republic needs patience, and Darrow is a man built entirely out of momentum. Mustang, meanwhile, is doing the impossible. She's trying to make the Republic work, balancing factions, managing resentment, holding together a government made of people who all survived oppression differently. She understands something Darrow doesn't want to hear. You can't rule a free society like an army. And every time Darrow ignores that, he makes her job worse. They still love each other, but they are no longer fighting the same war. Iron Gold changes the rules. For the first time, Darrow isn't the only lens. We meet new perspectives, people living in the after of the revolution. And here's the problem. Not everyone feels liberated. Some feel abandoned. Some feel angrier than before. Some feel like the wrong people won. This is where the series grows up. Because revolutions don't end pain. They redistribute it. Darrow makes a choice. A very Darrow choice. He acts without approval, without consensus, without patience. Because he believes sincerely that if he doesn't act, everything will collapse. He wins the battle. He loses the argument. And for the first time, people don't just fear Darrow. They question him, which, for a myth, is the beginning of the end. Iron Gold is not explosive. It's corrosive. Trust erodes. Alliances strain. Old wounds reopen. And the Republic survives. Barely. And Darrow realizes something deeply unsettling. The skills that made him indispensable in war are making him dangerous in peace. Iron Gold ends without closure. No grand victory, no final speech, just fractures, lines drawn not between colors, but between philosophies. The rebellion is over. The Solar War is not. In fact, it's getting bigger. This was Iron Gold, the book that asks what happens when heroes outlive the moment that made them necessary. Next comes Dark Age. And if Iron Gold was about cracks, Dark Age is about watching everything break.